Do you remember when the standard, like, first 10 seconds of Go Live was like, get your hair right? Hello, lovelies. If you're seeing this, you are catching the replay. So drop a replay in the comments for me. Isn't it so amazing how fast a day can go when you are doing something that you absolutely love to do? It is so just, it wows me every single time. So today my husband had off for Veterans Day. By the way, I have an aunt, I have a grandpa, I have great grandpas, I have uncles, I have cousins, I have multiple people in my life that are veterans. I have multiple friends in my life that are veterans, so thank you very much. My husband is off today because he works for the state, so he is off because it is Veterans Day. Oh my gosh, Tammy, hi! Oh, thank you so much. I love it. Thank you. And so he has been off today, and we have been without a nanny for like 6 weeks now. I have been running my business in the evenings. Like, there's been multiple days where, so our karate classes are in the town where he works, and we live a town away. And so we, like, my son's classes start at 5, and so we would meet in the middle because my husband got off at 4:30, and we would switch vehicles, and then I would come back and I would work in the evening until like 8. So that has been how my business has been running for the past couple of weeks, which is okay. It's that amazing, and I love meeting with my clients, and if I have to meet with my clients at 7 o'clock at night, I will meet with my clients at 7 o'clock at night. It's okay with me. So that is how we've been running our business, but today, with him being off and there was no snowstorm, I was like, ah, I get to do a bunch of deliverables today, and it has been such a vibe, and the day has gone so fast. Like, I wrote module 1 for the Sacred Critic, which is happening later this afternoon, and I just delivered. Wellspring was a very special subscription that I started in June/July, and there's only 4 or 5 women in it. And today we actually talked about the Hebrew behind I am. And so they got a special bonus module just for those 4 or 5 ladies that nobody else has had from me ever before, which is super cool. And so I just delivered that. It was all up here, but I didn't have the notes written until this morning. And so I got to write my notes for that this morning and then deliver it this afternoon at the top of the hour. Oh my gosh! This is sparkling water. I did not know that the grocery store sold sparkling water until like July. I don't know what rock your girl's been living under, but it has been a constant in our house ever since, because right now we're celebrating like almost daily something, which is so cool. So I have a client who's been in the Q4 Finale Mastermind for 6 weeks now, and she has clients. She has been advertising that she is a mindset coach for a year and a half, maybe a little bit longer than that. And she took a breather from any kind of mentorship about a year ago because it was just like, it felt very sloggy. Like, I keep investing in myself and I have no clients, and I keep investing in myself and I have no clients. Have you ever had or been in that place? And so she just kind of like took a breather from a lot in the last 9 to 10 months. And then like every cell in her body was a heck yes. Her husband was a heck yes for her to be in the Q4 Finale Mastermind with me. And inside of 6 weeks, she has clients, which is so freaking exciting. So I get to toast her over Zoom at the top of the hour, and we're so excited about that. And it's just like the day just flies. Like, I remember at 18, 19, 20 years old, I worked retail in like a country and western store. I worked in the boot department. So I sold a lot of steel-toed boots to the oil field. I sold a lot of cowboy boots to... Not everyone that wears cowboy boots are cowboys. I have a hard time with that. Anyway, I sold a lot of cowboy boots, sold a lot of hiking boots, sold a lot of cute country shoes. But there were days, especially in January and February, where I was like, I have cleaned this entire store twice in the last 2 weeks, and I don't know what to do anymore. And it's not that I didn't like what I was doing, but there were no customers, and that was the part that I enjoyed. I enjoyed getting to know the client, the customer. I enjoyed selling them a pair of boots that were like the perfect thing for them. But in January and February, there was not very many people buying boots, especially in 2009, right after the crash in 2008. And so those were long days, and like really long days. And yet I take today, and it has been, oh, my day started at 6 this morning, so I don't even know. It's been more than an 8-hour day, and yet it's been so freaking amazing. And so that's so cool that I get to experience that in my own personal business. Like, I could work a lot and enjoy it. And it's not a trauma response, because I've been there too, where I have to work from a trauma response, and that's not the vibe. This is all the jazz fingers, right? All the jazz fingers. Anyway, so today being 11/11, I do have some amazing offers for you. They are actually in my stories, but I just want to talk to you about them for a few minutes before I get on with that private client and we celebrate. One of them is like, I'm super, super excited about all of them. But the first one is I run at least 6 micro courses every single year. This year is 7, probably going to be 8 before the year is over. And so the micro course, what I define as a micro course, is a 60 to 90 minute impactful training, and you can turn around and implement as soon as go live is off. Hi, Dara. I hope I say that right. And so, like, there's always action steps that you can take immediately, and usually there is a bonus Q&A, and if you watch the training on replay and you have questions and you get them in the Q&A thread, like, the Q&A in and of itself can be an entire nother course, usually. And so it's like you're getting double for your money or something like that. And so right now, Dara likes Sarah. Okay, I love it. So right now, pre-sale for my micro courses is $333, and then they go up from there. There's early bird, typically at $444, and then full price typically at $555. But I have something super special that I wanted to gift anyone that wants to be sure that they're in every single micro course in 2023 and doesn't miss a single one. And it is a subscription for the micro courses at $111 a month. So pre-sale is $333. I typically run 6. This year will be 8. If you're doing the math, you know you're getting an incredible deal here. And it starts as soon as you buy it now in November. But the first 3 payments, so November, December, and January, are like $35 and change. I don't remember exactly what the change was. 111 divided by 3. You do the math. So your first 3 payments are only like $35 and cents. And then February, it picks back up at that 111, and it's that every month for 2023. But you are automatically in every single micro course that I run, which is amazing. So amazing. And they are so transformational. Like I said, you will have action steps from them that you can turn around and immediately implement. How my business runs, because I'm a cycle coach, so we use the feminine cycle, and bleeding or not, you have a cycle, we'll figure it out, to run your business, run your social media, marketing, parent, communicate with a spouse or a boss or anyone that needs communicating with. Like, everything in your life is affected by the cycle that you walk through every 28-ish days. What you eat, what you crave, your trauma responses, like, it's all knit and intertwined with your cycle. It's so freaking incredible. But when we enter the feminine half of the year in the Northern Hemisphere, because that's where I live, which is like, it's not quite the equinox in September. It's a little bit later than that. Until about the equinox in the spring is what I consider the feminine half of the year. And that's when we run a lot of the feminine courses. So more of the feeling courses. So we just did the period portal Wednesday evening. I did the period portal using your cycle, bleeding or not, you have a cycle, to receive creative downloads from Creator. So that's really, really cool. I absolutely love it. And so you can count on like that, the feminine half of 2023. So half of it's at the beginning, half of it's at the end, will be more feminine courses when you join the micro course bundle like this. And then from about March-ish to September-ish will be more masculine courses. So think more along the lines of running a business or selling on social media or something like that in correlation to your cycle. So I run my feminine half courses in the feminine half of the year. I run my masculine courses in the masculine half of the year. So just know that coming in, you're going to get a sprinkling of both, which is really, really cool. Actually, this afternoon is module 1 of the Sacred Critic. And so in that, we're actually looking at those like 3 to 4 days before your period where you're grumpy, you're irritable, you're ragey, you're angry. Maybe you just want to crawl in a hole and hide. Maybe you're super emotional, like, oh my gosh, I'm so sad about that. Like all of these different things that kind of bubble up at that time. Sometimes it's that inner critic that's like, yeah, 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 yeah. And the PMS symptoms, cramps, headaches, nausea, all of these things, when they come at that point in your cycle, like this hyper feminine point, a lot of the time, like 80% of the time, they have an emotional root. And so that's actually what we're digging into inside the Sacred Critic that starts this afternoon. It is actually at full price now. I started it in pre-sale in August at $777 because it's a long program. It's not the short one. But it is currently $3,333 if you wanted to jump in today. But it is included inside Resonance. So Resonance is my vault. It's every program that I have ran, which is a lot. Like, if you want to know about food and fitness and cycles, it's there. If you want to know about social media marketing and cycles, it's there. If you want to know about running your business from a place that is honoring to your feminine, it's there. And so it includes every live program I run, even if it's a $3,000 program. The $888 per month of Resonance automatically gets you in the $3,000 program, which is freaking amazing. So you get the whole vault plus everything live that I run for a year. So you wouldn't want the micro course of $111 a month if you do Resonance because you're already in the micro courses plus the long programs plus one VIP day with me inside Marco Polo. So I'm in there for about 7 hours a day, 1 time per month. So if you just watched the Sacred Critic because you're in Resonance, you're like, oh my gosh, I have a question about this, I have a question about this, I have a question about this, you can bring it to that VIP day in Marco and we can go through whatever it is that's coming up for you, which is super cool. So there's the micro course bundle for all of 2023 at $111 a month. There's the Sacred Critic by itself, which is $3,333. There's Resonance, which is $888 per month. It is a 12-month commitment, but it is like the most bang for your buck if you wanted to. I also have private coaching packages. Currently, they come out to $1,777 per month. If you pay in full, you get a discount on that. Those are going up to $2,777 per month in January. So if you have been considering private coaching with me, now would be the time to jump in to private coaching and lock in your price at that $1,777 mark. If both of those are like, that's amazing, Sarah, but no. I have something super special that is going to go away November 28th. So you have a couple of weeks to think on this, but it is going away. It's not going to be an option come December 1st. Guarantee it. So it is like a hybrid private coaching package. You get one 60-minute Zoom call with me per month, and then every single Monday you get with me inside Marco, and it's just the two of us. So it's not like a mastermind setting, it's just the two of us. And you can put stuff in there all week, and then I can listen to it on Monday and get back to you. It is $777 per month, and it's only 3 months, so January, February, and March. And you can start that now. You would actually want to lock in your spot now. So you can either lock in your spot with $333 of like, yes, I'm doing this, and then payments officially start in January at 444, and then 777, 777. Or you can take the total of 3 times 777 and we can break it up into 5 payments. Hi, Kathleen. So 1 in November, 1 in December, 1 in January, 1 in February, and 1 in March. It's a nice hybrid if you're like, yes, I really would like to get into some private coaching, some private mentorship with you, Sarah. Your big packages are not it. Your mastermind is not it. I don't really want all the programs. I just want you and me. This is like the most beautiful, amazing option that you could possibly have. So the link for it, the link for the 111 micro course option, the link for Resonance, I'm sorry, not Resonance. Those 2 links though, the private coaching, the hybrid private coaching with Marco, the 111 micro course, all of those links are currently in my stories and they will be there until about 10 a.m. Eastern tomorrow. So you could go watch my stories, see the options again, and be like, yes, this is the one for me, and go ahead and just hit checkout with it. It would be amazing. If you have questions, I am open to questions in Messenger. You can always ask me questions. I'm happy to answer them. And know that I do have private coaching packages. I do have the micro course bundle. Sacred Critic is an option right now. Resonance is an option right now. So just let me know what it is that you would like. I seriously love what I do, which is why this day has gone so stinking fast today. It's been amazing. And at the same time, I'm like, I want more time with my clients. I want more time with my content. So that is coming, and I'm so excited for the rest of 22. But honestly, 2023 starts now. Like, the decisions you make now dramatically affect January, dramatically affect April, August, October. So start thinking now what you want 2023 to be like, and if it includes some sort of mentorship, grab one of these package options before they go away or before the price goes up. Okay, I love you ladies, and I will see you later. I gotta go celebrate. I should not shake that up. Oops. Bye.